for LTV's 8th ever live show. Good evening and welcome to all of you. What's the discussion tonight going to be about? You tell me. You are in control, as always. Oh, on an insanely warm summer's evening, June evening to be fair. Beautiful. Look at that. Cannot tell me that is nothing short of a beautiful sight. And I'll tell you something with how warm it is. It's currently 23 degrees here in the UK, or in this part of the UK. Do you know what? 23 degrees suddenly makes that very, 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 very appealing. For the fact of all that manky, skanky crap in the water, and the fact I'm not a very good swimmer. It's not. So, it is Monday, the 23rd, I believe, of June, 2024. And of course, folks, as always, you guys are in control of what we talk about, the discussions, etc., etc. Look at these, look. How cute it is. Little moorhen, couple of ducks, a few geese, a few more ducks. And this is actually where we did the Swan Life video. It was filmed from this very location, where over 3.2 thousand of you watched that, and yeah, watched and shared it. So thank you very much indeed for that. Kind of worryingly, 2 minutes in, no viewers. Wicked. Happy days. Oh, but yeah, as always, guys, it is your usual Monday live show. You guys are in full control. Not quite as glamorous as last week's live. Appreciate that, because obviously we were live from Margate. Well, Broadstairs and Margate, with the sensational backdrop that was Botany Bay, Margate Main Sands, etc., etc. Tonight's live isn't quite as glamorous as that, but it's still nice regardless. So hopefully some of you will jump on board and go hi. However, we might have to move to another location, as signal seems to be a bit shoddy over here. Maybe that is why we've got none of you on a live stream right now, but we'll do our best. We will continue going. We've got a viewer. Hello, good evening, and welcome to this live. Let me know who you are. Say hello, drop us a little like or a comment or something, and who knows, get this, ask any questions. That's why we're here. Isn't this cute? Look at that sunset as well. That is sensational. Oh. Welcome, viewer. Hello. Bit croaky there. That was a bit shit. As always, you guys are in control of the conversation. Check out these guys there. How laid back are they? They're that laid back. They just sat there minding their own business while we just stood here invading their property, and they don't seem to care one little iota. Love it. Thank you for the like. Very appreciate that. So to you lovely people currently watching on tonight's live show, give us a little message or a comment. Could be about ducks, wildlife, the insane weather the UK is currently experiencing. It could be about the Euros. It could be about Jay Slater, which of course done a live show about him on Friday night. Could be about anything you want. Just drop by, drop a comment, say hello, and let's get a conversation started. But right now, just focusing on these funky little dudes who are so laid back. Look at this guy right here, look. Completely oblivious to the fact there's basically a predator right near him. Literally doesn't care. Hasn't got a care in the world. He's like, hi, I'm here. You know, he does not give a flying monkeys. He's just like, yep, cool, you're here. Just gonna go back to sleep, to be fair. Leave me alone. Sound, what a legend. Also, if you know where this location is, drop us an extra like or a little comment, because this is a new feature we will be starting coming up over the summer, as well as things have had to change on our summer program due to the issues we highlighted last week when we were in Margate. The new feature we're going to bring in is I will just hide myself somewhere in the UK and you guys can come find me, and it will be done live. That could be an interesting one. Be interesting to see how many of you pop out and say hello. Look at these guys. How chilled are these little ducks? They literally do not give a flying monkeys. Just like, yep, cool, person there. Look at them. Oh, she's clearly a slag, look. 2 men to 1 woman. Wow. I mean, look at that, look. Literally, what a whore. In a nice little love triangle. She's had a row with him, look. She's like, you can sod off. I told you, don't come near me when your husband's around. Look, I told you, bugger off, go away. See, infidelity is rife in the animal kingdom as well, folks. Oh, look. Maybe they're a gay couple, yeah? And she's pissed off that she's been rebuffed and now she's swimming away and leaving them to it. Because they seem quite close. They seem quite happy in each other's company. They're like, yes, hello. Once that man clears off, we'll have some fun time together. And look, she's just cleared off. She's like, fine, fuck you, bye. Be a pair of queer ducks. Well done, boys. Happy Pride Month to you two. Oh, don't you two split up. That's it. Go on, go for a nice little walk together. That's it. That's how you do it. You gonna follow? Of course you are. You dirty little queer. There you go, look. Off you go. Are you chasing after her? What is going on? Unbelievable. There you go, a nice little update from the news channel. The UK has seen the hottest day of the year so far. So that viewer's just joined us. That woman duck is being chased by 2 men who she had a bit of beef with, swam away from, and they just decided to go and join her. They did kind of like a bit of a gay couple, and they are, I'm saying that, they could be her kids, to be fair. Nice little family of geese coming into the equation over there, look. Check out those bad boys. Look at them. Okay, now you can tell that the flipping animals ain't got TV, can't you? Look at that. Yeah, get the conversation. There we go. That's annoying. We had 4 of you a minute ago, and now down to 1. But there we go. Yeah, so our live segment will be coming a lot more common, a lot more frequently, for you guys to try and work out where we are. I mean, some of you may know where we are right now and what you're seeing right on the screen. If you do, drop a comment. Let's see if you guys are correct. Could be interesting if you know where we are. But it is currently Monday, in case you hadn't realised. It's the 24th of June 2024. Look at all these animals, look. Look at these ducks. This is insane, folks. And like I said, the little swan family video that we posted probably about 2.5 weeks ago now was actually filmed from this very location, where 3.2 thousand of you just kept viewing it, which is absolutely insane. But yeah, drop us a comment, say hello. We've been live now 12 minutes. No one's spoken yet. Would not fancy going down there on a snowy afternoon, because that's gonna hurt. That's all I'm saying. Probably opt for that hill. I mean, check that out. That'll be fun on a toboggan or a sledge or something. That'll be pretty sick. So yeah, what are we all doing this evening? What's your plans? What you're up to? How are you enjoying this glorious and sensational weather? How many of you have had? How many of you have had your first barbecue of the year so far this weekend to celebrate not only the summer solstice but also, yeah, the real true start, the start of summer. Speaking of the summer solstice, actually, for that day we were actually in Milton Keynes, and it was so surreal because you could just literally watch in the sky where the night literally was chasing day, and it was formidable. There's a nice little baby duck there. Hello, little baby duck. Ah, yeah, it was crazy seeing how, just seeing across the sky, literally like the night chasing day, and it was just so clear, so clear. It was amazing. And I always find the summer solstice evening so surreal. Brittany Daly, hello, welcome aboard. Hope you're enjoying our little duck fest this evening. Have to be careful how you say that. Say it too quickly, it does sound quite dirty. But yeah, no, the summer solstice evening live in MK was absolutely sensational. It was always feels so weird. Always feels like, I don't know, really eerie, to be honest. Even now, at this time of night, and look, it's not even dark. Not really. Like, can still see perfectly well. But Brittany, how are you doing? What are you up to? How has your day been? Hopefully it's been good. And yeah, any more fascinating stories from the hotel world for us? Oh dear, go on. Why do you hate copyright? What on earth has been going on, other than the fact that you must be confronted with that every day on your channel, which must be horrendous, to be fair. I mean, even producing original content like I do, the amount of times on my analytics where it turns around and says like copyright, and you click on it and it goes, oh, this person allows this on YouTube, this is not a copyright infringement. So if it's not a copyright infringement, why have you flagged that video as being copyright? What's going on? No way. Oh man, that is horrendous. Shit. Why was it blocked? Was it purely because of the content, or was it because there was something on there that was deemed like inappropriate or something? That is mental though. No way. That is, oh mate, genuinely feel for you on that one. That is horrendous, especially after spending an hour editing a video. I mean, my most recent video, the This Is Your Life LTV version, or LTV edition, part 1, that literally goes from like the day that I was born right up until the age of 16. That video in its entirety, with all 28 clips and pieces to camera, etc., that took 3.5 hours from the beginning right up to fruition. And because of the length of the video is why there was no closing credits. But yeah, that'd be crazy. Hello Lauren Turnbull, welcome to the show, welcome to this live stream this evening. Very nice to have you on board. Just showing you some of the local nature, which apparently this channel seems to quite like, because for some reason most of the nature shorts we've had on this channel, quite weirdly, have done phenomenally well. But Lauren, how has your evening been, or your day been? Hope you had a good day. Hope you had a fantastic Monday. Most people hate Mondays, but you never know, yours could have been good, and I hope it was, despite the insane heat today. I mean, where I am currently, it's been 27 degrees. But despite what Google says, it's felt more like 30. It's been so muggy and sweaty, it's been horrendous. No way. Oh, Brittany, that is horrendous. Especially being an hour and a half video. Like, that is, oh man. And now you got to go all the way through it, cut out that one section. Just to, it's the uploading time as well. It takes so long. For those of you who don't actually like do YouTube, yeah, you know, you won't know anything about the analytics section that you get from the YouTube studio. It's obviously an app you download. But literally, it's horrendous. It is so mind numbing when you get that copyright infringement and you get things blocked. It's mad. Lauren, currently, from what it's saying here, I don't know how trustworthy this is. Apparently, it's currently 2. So, it's always nice to have a couple of you on board. Whole point of these live streams, by the way, is not just to show you the beautiful wildlife of the local area. It is also for a Q&A and to update you guys on everything that's going on with the channel. Like I said, the most current video, just been up now for about 3 days, has done really quite good. It's done 57 of you viewing so far, and that number is going up on a daily basis, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, I've got 3 of you watching right now. Come along and say hello, join the party, pop up, and yeah, ask as many questions as you like. This is very true. The YouTube one, why can't I speak tonight? What's going on? Must be the weather. Shorts do take no time at all to upload, but like, you try and do a feature length or an actual mainstream video like most of mine are, I mean, you got to think most of mine probably last in the region of about 15 minutes, half an hour. But it's not just the uploading, it's all the editing you've got to do in the meantime. We like to make sure that everything kind of like, especially with me, with like a lot of my documentaries, they're all filmed out of context. So for example, like, I'll go in geographical location, which may not even be in the order of like the scripts and stuff. So, Lauren, I live in England. Yeah, I'm here in the UK. How about yourself? Where are you from? What country are you in? Kind of guessing by the way you put your question marks, I'm assuming that might be somewhere like European. I don't know, but no, I'm definitely here in England, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that is the only downside to doing YouTube, and obviously starting out quite as a newbie, as I have myself this year. Obviously, for those of you who don't know, the main reason why this channel was actually started because I was so angry at ITV for chopping me from the online enterprise we were working on Facebook. Yeah, it's mad. When am I donating? When I get paid, which will be in a couple of weeks' time. And cool, Lauren, you're also from England. That is awesome. Whereabouts in England are you from? Let's see if you're from the same area. I'm in the East Midlands, if that helps you at all. So, yeah. Literally gonna focus on this lake for a little while as people are walking down here, and obviously, you know, I don't want to get done for not having permission to film these people. I am now walking down a wall as well, and being an old fart, well, actually, I've never been great on walls, even though it's not very high that side. It's quite high that side. So yeah, I'm gonna let these people pass, and then we'll start heading back down this wall to another location. Such a nice evening though, folks. Even now it is still like 22 degrees. It's mental. Like, this shit ain't real. It's taken long enough. Let's face it. With how cold it's been so far this year, it's about time we had some decent weather. Hurry up and go past me. Yes. Do you know what? I might even have to. I have to meet up with you at some point and do an interview regarding that, or maybe try and feature that hotel somehow into a documentary and do some footage about that, because that story about that 90-year-old woman and the things she left behind in that hotel after being there for, was it 2 weeks? You said that was literally insane. I mean, the worrying thing is, on the 6th of June, no, that's this month, on the 6th of July, I myself will be checking into a hotel, right? Quite a prestigious hotel as well in, I don't mind going back to Scotland to do that, but yeah, it's quite a prestigious hotel in Kent that I'm staying at. And you can bet your bottom dollar, after your little story regarding this 90-year-old bird and the things she had in her hotel and the things she was up to, I can guarantee you I'll be going over that hotel room with an absolute fine-tooth comb. Mark my words. Lauren, how old are you? Okay, granted it's a Q&A, but I'm going to throw that back at you and like, how old do you think I am? Okay, how old from, I don't know if you've seen any of my actual material on this channel, whether it be Finding Loch Ness Monster, whether it be This Is Your Life LTV edition, whether it be the murder of Jill Dando, Grenfell Tower investigation, or whatever. And the pieces of camera you've seen, actually, yeah, so yeah, the pieces of camera you've seen, how old would you say I am? Do you know what? I might take you along with me. You can check the bed for me. I'll be like, check under the bed and make sure there's nothing creepy under there. Especially as it's like a divan style bed as well. Who the fuck comes to a place like this and just leaves a random packet of crisps? Do you think they realise? That is weird. Especially as... Can you see in there? There's still crisps in there, folks. What the fuck? You don't know. Okay, I'll put you out your misery. I'm in the region of 30 to 45. So, actually, no, let's change that. 25 to 40, all right? Let's not make it too old. I'm in that region, so you can have a nice little check. They're not sweet wrappers. They're fucking crisps. Just been left there by them people that walked behind me. And they've just actually left them there. Nice little bench, isn't that beautiful? Although, what sort of a view do you get from here? Are you having a laugh? It's, don't know if you can read that. Bird's bench. That's where you come to get high then, folks. What a shit view though. Like, as if you'd sit here, poor old bud, would just sit here looking at a sign, and then, to be fair, you get that. That's pretty sensational, to be fair. That is gorgeous. But yeah, so Lauren, I'm somewhere between 25 to 40. And, like I said, I'm from the East Midlands. Whereabouts in the UK are you from? Let's proper spin it around on you. I'm going to try and walk down here. See if this little gate is open. Hello to viewer number 3. Welcome to the show this evening. Welcome aboard. It's lovely to have you here. Oh, I wish they'd shut up. Stop making so much noise. Can you get on it? Can we do this? Oh, they've locked it. They lock a little jetty thing. More's the point. Why would you have that there? Danger, deep water, no swimming. Quite clearly a jetty thing that you could easily jump in and out of as well. Especially if there's like a little ladder thing right at the end. I don't know if you can see that between them two poles, yeah? And then they lock it. Why? What's that going on? I completely agree. Yes, they are incredibly lazy. But you know what? That's the thing. The alleged great British public absolutely love to just leave shit in places of beauty. And it winds me up, folks, like massively. I can't even like deny it. I mean, for example, you come to this little table here. Oh, look. Bottle of water. Sorry. Bottle of water. And again, just been left on there. Why? Like, why would you do that? You know? Again, take it home with you guys. Or just drink it. It's water. Like, it's not going to kill you, but it could kill an animal. I thought that's fucking real for a second. That scared the shit out of me. I'm not going to lie to you. Honestly, thought that was a real heron. I was like, the fuck? So again, and that shows you exactly where we are, guys. Clearly says open water swimming, right? But apparently you can't swim. Well, you say that, right? But I actually happen to think the great British public possibly would leave a phone. Because I was in, again, Milton Keynes about 9 months ago. And was doing a live on Instagram, actually, at the time. And bizarrely, right? We're going to be a good citizen. But yeah, I was doing Instagram live, right? And genuinely, I was at a thing called the Peace Pagoda at Woodland Lakes in Milton Keynes, right? And I came across the very smart looking Samsung phone. So of course, picked it up, wondering like what's going on with it, sort of thing. And wasn't until, I don't know, about 20 minutes later, walking towards like the main reception for the area, to obviously hand the phone in, I came across this family and I was like, they're talking, you could tell by how they were talking that they quite clearly, oh, they come back for their Christmas now, folks, look at that. I don't know if you can just make them out. But yeah, they're talking clearly about, you know, a phone that they lost. And I was like, I said, this one by any chance? I was like, I've been trying to unlock this to ring you or get a phone number or something to like be like, yo, I've got your phone. It's gonna get handed into the reception area. Look at these fucking idiots over there. Look. Not sure if we can actually see them properly. But basically, they're trying to throw their people into the water, which is madness. Bet they won't throw their crisps in there, will they? Oh my god, will you shut the fuck up, honestly? Seriously. We've got a nice little family of ducks coming into the frame over there though, isn't that lovely? Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it's beautiful. By the way, can you guys hear that really high-pitched buzzing? Yo, Rebirth, welcome to the live, my friend. Welcome back. Do we still call you Rebirth or do we call you Jack? Which one would you prefer, my friend? Still waiting for your text, by the way, dude. It never came through. So if you want me to give you my number again, you'll have to let me know and I'll have to arrange a way for that to be done for you, my friend. Hello, Unknown Identity. Welcome back to the live as well. Welcome back. Look at this. What a beautiful place. So again, as always, the whole point of these lives is for you guys to do a massive Q&A. Ask away. Ask as many questions as you like. And obviously, I'm obligated to answer those questions as truthfully as honestly. And also to update you guys with what's currently going on with our channel right here at LTV. So of course, massive thank you. It was not clear enough. Yeah, not too sure how I am going to give you my number. I'll tell you what, as there's only a small number of you currently watching now, I will whip out my British Airways ID for you. What are we doing? And watching these funky little bastards. Check these guys out. What a nice little family. Granted, there's lots of fucking flies around here right now, and they are really pissing me off. Rebirth, I'll send you my number right now. Everyone else can just turn off for a second while I ring out the British Air. We'll cover that shit up as well. Bloody hell. not that side. Oh, shite. There you are, Rebirth. Hopefully that's clearer for you. Alright. Oh, you can do go live and do get posted as well. So hopefully we'll see that at a later date. But yes, so welcome to the 5 of you. We are currently live somewhere in Northamptonshire, trying to bring you some pretty amazing wildlife. I mean, check out those. What a family they are. That is mental. This is a Q&A session for you guys tonight, and obviously an update show for all of you. We are live across the world right now. Yeah, if I get random text, you know what, fuck it. I mean, I'm not being funny, Brittany. I'll get random messages on Snapchat from you, my love. So it's not really too much of a problem, is it? That's all good. But yeah, let's face it, it's not hard to press the block button, is it? And I made sure there wasn't a massive array of people watching this live when that was put out, so it's all good. And me and Jack have spoken before on numerous occasions, so it's all good. Yeah, so here we are. So of course, coming up over the summer, we have got the insane LTV roadshow booked in for Margate, well, indeed the Isle of Thanet, for between the 6th and the 8th of August, which should be absolutely phenomenal, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really looking forward to that. And for anyone interested as well, on the 6th of July, 6th of July in Margate, we have got a spare ticket to go and watch the JLS boys. For those of you who don't know who they are, it's Aston, Marvin, Shane, JB, live at Dreamland in Margate. All paid for. I have 2 tickets. Currently I'm going to be using one, because the other person who was supposed to be coming to that concert as well has bailed, basically, within the last couple of weeks, which should be, well, could be interesting to say at the very least. So if anybody is interested in one coming along to Margate to take part in the LTV first ever roadshow, of course the first one was supposed to be a couple of weeks ago, but due to problems and also me having COVID, that one had to be cancelled, which therefore has meant the one in Manchester, which was due for this weekend coming, has also been cancelled, because I'm now in Bristol this weekend for a family matter. So can't do Manchester this weekend, which therefore means the first ever roadshow will be live from the Isle of Thanet between the 6th and 8th of July. If any of you guys want to come along and either assist with the production or taking part in any way, shape or form, and claim that spare JLS ticket for Dreamland in Margate for 5 p.m. on Saturday the 6th of July, let me know either by the comments, or as some of you quite happily now have got my phone number, along with my crew number, my base details for British Airways, etc, etc. You can claim it one of those ways, okay? Can I do it in the comments? You can drop a text and say, yo, I want to take part in the show, or yo, I'm happy to claim that ticket. Just bear in mind, you'll either have to take your own way down there, or put up with me for an entire weekend, as of course I'm happy to take one other person down with me, and we'll go from there. Massive thank you to those who have watched the current or the most recent video on this channel, which is obviously the This Is Your Life. So with that number rising, and more of you, more of you watching it, thank you very much indeed for that one. Massive thank you as well to the 68 of you who watched the live regarding Jay Slater and his disappearance. Again, massive thank you to all of you guys on that one. Weirdly, I thought I'd have a lot more conspiracy theories and stuff thrown out about that one, whereas most people were just turning around saying, do you realise what a wrong and he is? You're free and you can help. Wicked, my friend. You've got my number. Drop me a text. Like I said, you would have to probably come down with me. I'm happy to like drive you down, etc. Might mean we've got to spend the whole weekend together. I've got a massive hotel room, so you're more than welcome to stay. It's bed and breakfast for 2 nights. Again, in Broadstairs, you're welcome to stay along with that one if you so wish to do so. That'd be absolutely awesome. Yeah, that'd be cool. And obviously, we need to meet up in the meantime anyway to just see how good your camera work is. I'm not sure, but we'll yeah, I'll trial you on both cameras as well, because we actually have got 2. Well, technically, if you use this, we've got 3. So that's pretty nuts. A little small town YouTuber from the East Midlands with 3 cameras, which altogether probably equate to like £700 worth of equipment. That's mad. That would be awesome. Thank you very much indeed. I really appreciate you, Jake. If I call you Jake, then no, I appreciate you, Jack. I really do. Thank you very much indeed. Actually, I want to ask all of you people that are currently watching, right? I'm guessing that's both Brittany and Rebirth, okay? Like, I don't know about you, but I'm not sure if either of you guys watch The Sidemen, okay? If you do, then you've probably seen what I'm about to say to you happen numerous of times with our little friend Toby, yeah? Love him or hate him, right? Toby obviously is kind of like your stereotypical like Londoner who's been brought up properly, okay? And as a result, like, I'm also a London boy, and I'd like to think as well I was kind of brought up properly as well, yeah? And like him, when like you go into a shop or you're on the phone to someone or someone does something for you or whatever like that would basically be above and beyond the normal call of duty, right? I'll always turn around to that person and be like, yo, thank you, I really appreciate you, I appreciate what you've done, and I appreciate you as a person, yeah? Now, here's the question, right? I have been told by people in this area, like friends of mine in this area, apparently, like, why do you say that? It's cringe, it's disrespectful. Like, how the fuck is it disrespectful to turn around to somebody either on the phone at a company in person, or just in the street in person, to turn around to that person when they've gone above and beyond their duty to say that you appreciate that person? How is that disrespectful and wrong? So I want to ask you guys, do you think it is rude and disrespectful of me to tell other people that I appreciate you if they've done something to help? Yeah? Because I don't think it is, and that's how like I've been brought up as a well-to-do, respectful Londoner. I want to hear your guys' thoughts, because the more people I ask that question to, okay, so we've got one vote so far, right? And I'll be inclined. Oops, I was supposed to put that in the bin. Yeah. Men, long before I was watching The Sidemen, I was turning around and telling people that I appreciate them and saying like, thank you, I appreciate you, yeah? And then when I started watching this, what? I'm from Southwest London. Here's a guy from East London, and we clearly both behave the same way. So, yeah, that's crazy. So I appreciate you for taking like the time and effort to like say no. So that's great. Look at that. Yeah, again, they've just left their bag of crisps here. Do you reckon they're the same people that have left that bottle of water? Like, do we just leave that? Do we leave that for people as like a picnic? And I'm not even. Let's face it, plastic bottle can do massive damage to like ducks, especially like young ducks and stuff. And there's quite a few young ones out on that lake. I ain't being responsible for a poor little young duck like choking to death. Horrendous. Thank you, Brittany. Okay, so that's 2 of you who think that like it's not disrespectful what I do. So I appreciate both of you. It's wicked. However, I've also been I don't know how much. I don't know. Do either of you actually watch The Sidemen like particularly religiously or anything like that? Because if you don't, what I'm about to say to you, you may find really bizarre. But it's to do with the way Harry or Road to Shore holds his pints in pubs and all that sort of thing, right? Because apparently the way that I do that is dodgy too. And again, Harry Rotershaw is like 9 years younger than me, and obviously therefore I've been going to pubs and stuff a lot longer than what he has, yeah? But like him, I hold my pint exactly the same way. And again, like, even a friend of mine who works in the local, like works in my local spoons, even he says to me, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that is not a normal way to hold a pint. I'm like, bruv, I'm in my 30s. I've been holding my pint like that since I was 17. And basically, I hold it like this, yeah? So imagine that's a pint of beer. I literally hold it like that and like cup it like that. I mean, my hand's quite sweaty right now and I've been like plastic bottle, but I hold my beer like that, yeah? And apparently, holding it like that, or probably better doing this hand, yeah? Apparently, holding it like that is weird. I'm like, no, it's not weird. And to be fair, dude, if you love a drink, then you're going to love the LTV Roadshow even more, for two very strange reasons. Firstly, we will be visiting the world's smallest spoons, which is based in Margate. It's technically, it actually is officially world's, or the UK's smallest Wetherspoons. But then to finish the roadshow, we'll be live from the world's biggest spoons, which is in Ramsgate. When I say the biggest, it has a capacity of 500. No, it's got 550 tables with a capacity of 1,500 people. It's a humongous venue. Let's put that bottle in there, bro. Get it? Oi, oi. How hard is that to do? Like, if I can do that, why can't other people? I'm sure you are. Drop me a text, my friend. We'll organise a meet and stuff for this week, and we will crack on, or maybe the weekend or whatever, and we will crack on from there, my dude. That would be fucking phenomenal. So as you can see, in the short space of time that we've been here, we've been live now for 45 minutes, and that space of time, like, daylight is gone, basically. Yeah. Also, for those of you who obviously were very interested regarding my involvement with British Airways, I have spoken to them regarding my engagement with them, and at the moment I'm having to wait until September for my medical paperwork to be initiated so that I can actually start my training. So that's a little bit of a downer. And look, my sister has just literally come back from Ireland today and brought me back this lighter, and you can tell it's come from Ireland because it's even got a funky little can opener on that as well. How sick and Irish a thing to do. But yeah, I was well proud. I was like, oh, bless her. However, she's not been on a plane for literally probably about since she was 12, and she's a little bit older than me, yeah, so she's not been playing for about 20 years. And bless her, she flew the end with Ryanair, and she would get a bit jittery, like, how safe is it to fly? And I'm like, yeah, flying safe as houses, like, you'll be fine, blah 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 blah. I was like, you know, Ryanair have got a relatively decent safety record. What I forgot to tell her, what I purposely didn't tell her, is how bad their landings can be, right? And literally, she got to Dublin yesterday, right, when they landed, got through the airport, turned her phone back on, and she's like, I fucking hate you. I'm like, why? I was like, I'm here looking after your kids. What's the issue? She goes, oh no, I love you for that, and I really appreciate that. I was like, I'm really grateful you're looking after my kids and my dogs and my house and this sort of stuff while I'm away. She goes, thank you for not telling me how bad their landings are, though. She goes, we literally bounced down the runway as we landed. And I was just like, well, to be fair, you didn't actually ask me. I was like, you asked me how safe they are to fly with. So I told you their safety record is like, 88% or something, and they don't tend to crash that frequently. I was like, you never actually asked me, like, what the flight is like. If you'd asked me that question, I'd have told you. I was like, personally, if I'm flying to, like, Ireland, I'd go, well, obviously British Airways. Can't possibly think why. Frequent flyer points, etc. Or I would fly Aer Lingus because they're a lot smoother, they're a lot more gentle, and generally their flights are a lot nicer. I'd even fly EasyJet, to be honest, because again, like, I trust EasyJet far more than Ryanair. And like Brittany just said, you are very likely to hit the ceiling. To be fair, when they literally plant those planes on the runway, I don't actually know how they don't either snap the suspension or landing gear on them things, or how things from like the overhead lockers don't just start raining on people's heads, because it is that crazy. It's mental, absolutely fucking mad. And for that very reason is why I would not ever go with Ryanair. It is easy if you're here on time. What? It is easy if you are here on time. If I'm where on time? What are you talking about, bro? Like, what? You have to explain that one to me. I'm like, what are you talking about? It is easy if you here on time. Where? Where's here? Are you like telling me to come to Stevenage or something? Because a car in the dark, that is crazy. Oh, right. So yeah. So it's easy. Yeah. Yes, I must admit, EasyJet have an unbroken record for literally just leaving people behind. I used to watch Airport, mainly because Leo Jones. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, even though he's straight, I was always like, is he really that straight though? Like, what's the difference between a straight guy and a gay guy? Generally about 8 points. I just thought, you know what? He's beautiful. So, yeah. No, it's not a bad joke. I'm just thick as shit, to be honest. Literally thick as pig shit. Yeah. Do not worry. I'm probably the stupidest entertainer that this country's ever seen. Like, I'm good at making jokes myself, but I'm really bad at taking them. I just get really confused. So, I'm really intrigued as well to know whether these people that I can still hear chatting away like to themselves over there, are they actually going to go back for their and take them away with them? You know what I mean? I was also thinking though, after realising and understanding how bad like Ryanair are at landing, have they not missed a trick when they do land? Like, it would just make so much sense to blast through the cabin, dancing on the ceiling by Lionel Richie when they actually do like get on the floor. You know what I mean? Because you're practically doing that anyway. So I reckon they missed a trick there. I'd be, or even have that for like a publicity like song during like advertising, or their training days or something. You know what I mean? I reckon that'd be pretty sick. Like, I went for a job one time for cabin crew many years ago now, and I was living in Manchester, which obviously you guys will find out about in This Is Your Life Part 2. The reason why I did it in 2 parts is because I just could not be bothered to drive from the south of the country to the north of the country in one go to do a stupidly long documentary. But basically, like, yeah, I applied for Thomas Cook Airlines to be cabin crew years ago when I was in Manchester. I didn't get the job because apparently I wasn't camp enough, right? I know, crazy. Apparently I wasn't gay enough for their airline. Talk about, like, stereotypes, etc. But basically, cut a long story short, like, their motivational song for their training and their advertising and all this sort of stuff, and what they had on repeat whilst we were there, like for the interview and all this sort of shit, yeah, was bloody M People and Proud. And all I could keep thinking about was Miranda, like the TV show Miranda. What have you done today to make you feel proud? Watch out, I'll probably get copyrighted now, but there you go. I don't know. I really don't know if YouTube do copyright like live videos. They probably do, just because I like to be cunts. But there we go. Rebirth, waiting for your text, my friend, so I can save your number and I know who you are, and I won't because otherwise if I get some random number I'll be like, who the fuck are you? Yeah, just make sure you do text me, make sure you put your name and stuff on there so I know exactly who you are. But yeah, so these people coming now are not the same people that left their crisp behind. Oh. So 53 minutes into our live, we've currently got 2 of you viewing, which is phenomenal. Thank you very much indeed for joining us tonight. If there are any further questions and stuff you want to talk to me about, or anything you want to know regarding the road show, the live shows we've got coming up, or even the live location shows we've got coming up, drop a little comment, carry the conversation going, and let's find out which direction we're going to take right now. They're still there having a nice little chin wag together. Beautiful. It's kind of weird as well because there's a lot of people seemingly walking around here. Why am I brave? Look, I mean, granted, it probably looks a lot darker on here to what it actually is in real life, but I can still see very much in front of me. And like, it's a nature reserve. What is the worst thing that's going to happen around here? I'm not being funny. I've got my keys on me, right? So if anyone tries anything, or like if a duck tries to mug me, I can just like stab it and take it home for dinner. I'm joking. I like ducks and animals and stuff. I'm not that bad. But yeah, I mean, compared to a lot of people, a lot of places, like it's probably one of the safest places to be right now. I mean, as it is when it comes to Margate next month, I've got to walk back from the venue purely because, like, after this concert, I've got to walk from there back to the hotel. It only takes about half an hour or so, right? But the reason being, obviously, having been a resident in Margate, one, I know how busy it gets. Like as soon as you hit the high season, which basically starts from like the 29th of this month, all the way through then till like September. And trust me, in the middle of the high season, you can't even move. Yeah, my house, for example, like from my house to the town centre, driving ordinarily would take like 5 minutes. Yeah, in any other time of the year other than high season. You drop into the high season where like you've got all the tourists and you know what I mean, you look at the beach and you can't even see an inch of sand because there's just people fucking everywhere. Literally, like it would take anything up to an hour to do an ordinarily 5-minute drive. Yeah, so I've decided in my infinite wisdom, I'm going to drive straight to the hotel, go park up my car, check in, and obviously do that kind of shit. Drop on my shit, like laptop, cameras, all that sort of malarkey at the venue. Quickly change my clothes, like grab a shower, change and that sort of shit. Walk down to the venue, check in, and then be there for the concert, etc. Yeah, because it's quicker to walk than it is to drive. And apart from anything else, trying to park anywhere in Margate, like this time of year, you know what I mean? You have to like park probably a good half a mile away anyway. So at that point, fuck it, you just walk along the top of the cliffs and just enjoy yourself. I will send you something, a YouTube comment. Oh, that's lovely. You sent plenty of YouTube comments already, though. That's really cute. However, I am also intrigued, yeah? From those people currently watching, of which there's currently 2 of you, yeah? From the recent shows that have been uploaded, i.e. Grenfell Tower, The Murder at Giordando, How We Found the Loch Ness Monster, and This Is Your Life Part 1, what has been your favourite LTV video? Just so I know roughly what sort of like content to continue making. Because unless you guys tell me, I don't know. And realistically, you guys telling me stuff is the most important thing, because at least I then know what kind of direction. There you go. There you go. Oh, bless you, Brittany. You're so sweet. You like all of them. Talk about being indecisive. I love that. Oh, that's like someone going into their favourite restaurant and being said, "Oh, pick." What is suddenly going on with this signal? Mental. It's like I was saying. It's like going to your favourite restaurant and the person, whoever you're with, saying, "Pick your favourite stuff off the menu." So when the waiter comes over, "Are you ready to order?" "Yes, please." "What would you like?" "Everything." The person next to you and goes, "Pardon?" "So you told me to pick my favourite stuff. I can't decide, so I'll have the whole lot and then make a decision." Yeah. Do you know, I used to have two moderators for my comments, but one I can't always guarantee that these days, due to the current shift in crew patterns, can't always guarantee they're available when I'm doing my lives and stuff. And also, I don't always think it's fair to put that sort of, like, I don't know, to put that kind of pressure on other people, because stuff that they may find offensive, for example, I might find quite funny. But then again, I have quite a warped sense of humour. Oh, hello. Nice little duck wanting to make a little appearance. Nice little debut. Hi. Oh, crazy. However, as well, it's been brought to my attention that it's literally, this is what I find mental, right? And bearing in mind, I spoke to my nephew about this at the weekend when I was looking after him, right? Because in August, my sister and I are taking him and his sister, like, so my niece and my nephew, we're taking them to the Titanic experience, right? And he turned around and was like, "Pardon?" So "We're going to the Titanic experience in August." He's like, "No way, Mum. Like, I really don't want to do that." Like, and then we both looked at him. I was like, "Mate, what's like?" I spoke to him over the weekend. I was like, "Dude, what's so wrong about going to the Titanic experience?" He goes, "Bruv, I ain't going in that stupid little pod thing. I'm not going to die." And I was like, "Bruv, if you honestly think that me and your mum are suddenly turning into like millionaires and this sort of shit and can afford that, wicked." But yeah, but that's not the experience we're taking you on. Hello, welcome back, Lauren. Nice to have you back with us. And Brittany, I better go now. Do shopping at this time of night? Where the fuck are you going shopping at, like, gone 10 o'clock in the evening? What are you doing? Do it online, it's cheaper. Actually, no. That's what kills the eye streak. Welcome back, Lauren. Love to have you back. Wonderful. And to our other viewers, hello to you guys as well. In case you're wondering, that's not the moon. That's just random lights the other side of a lake. You know, I don't actually know where the moon is tonight. The other night it was very easily visible. I'll be making a short of that, actually, of the strawberry moon for the summer solstice. I'll be making that probably tonight, actually, because it's beautiful. Online shopping to buy my diamonds. That's lovely. Well, if you're buying diamonds, remember to do what Rihanna says and shine bright like one. What time is it? Well, you're in England as well, so my time will be the same as yours. It is currently 22:39, but yeah, I thought Brittany was literally going to a shop. I'm like, blimey, unless you're going to like Tesco's or Asda or something, you're going to struggle to find a shop open this time of night that's not going to charge you £1 million for like one item. Cost of living, people. There you go. But yes. Also, before obviously my team disbanded, one of them did mention that maybe, just maybe, I should start doing these live shows as my alter ego when I'm on stage across the UK doing my live stand-up performances, which is Agnes Brown from Mrs. Brown's Boys. They're like, "Oh, you do it so well, maybe you should start doing your live shows like her," which is all very well and good. However, I don't know if that'd be copyrighted or not. And I'm also not sure if you guys would even want to hear potentially like 2 hours of that's nice, you know what I mean? And a Mrs. Brown type style show where potentially, especially if I'm on especially if I'm on like stage and this sort of thing, quite often we'll kind of like have a conversation between me and Mrs. Brown with just myself on stage, which does get quite confusing because a lot of people are like, how the fuck is he switching between his accent and her accent so quickly? Mental. Some chick grabbed me at Nicki Minaj concert. Oh, that's nice. Lovely. I guarantee you wouldn't be complaining if it's a bloke that grabbed you though, would you? Let's be honest. You know. If a guy walked up behind you and suddenly like pinched your ass and was like, alright sweet cheeks, you'd have been like, oi oi, which hotel you staying in tonight and what's your room number? Because I guarantee that's what I'll be doing when I go to the J to the L to the S next month. Sounds weird saying that. It's not even next month now, it's like literally less than 2 weeks away. In fact, in 2 weeks' time, this live will be live again from Kent, because it'll be done on the way home from a very busy concert and probably an incredibly busy weekend filming all across the county, which will be mental. Question is though, were you flirting with her? Because that's a dumb question. Of course you fucking weren't. But you know, again, if that had been me, I'd be like, yo, you're very attractive, you're a lovely girl. But then probably turn into like Cheryl Cole and be like, I don't think flirting with me's for you, pet, but I like your hat. Yeah. And when she looked at me, she goes, what do you mean? I'm like, listen, love, I like a bit of cock. You know what I mean? That's one thing me and you have got in common. We like a little bit of dick. And clearly, by the look of you, you've had more dick inside than what I like to have. There you go. Mental. But yes, so we are here live, ladies and gentlemen, from a very beautiful location. As you can see, it's quite dark here now. Only problem is, if I was now to drive to another location, then it will be reconnecting like an absolute see you next Tuesday, due to the fact that the signal around this godforsaken area is shite, especially on O2. See what you can do. Not a lot with you guys, I can assure you, but hey ho. Sound. Yeah. So, would you guys like to see or like to have maybe the next live show, which will actually be on Friday, around 9 o'clock from Bristol? Would you want that show to feature Mrs. Brown? If so, hit the like button, drop a comment and a subscribe, and I'll make that happen for you guys. Mark my words, it could be quite interesting. Bearing in mind, I would not be dressed as her, because I think that'd be a step too far, and I think the people of Bristol might get slightly confused. Which, let's face it, probably wouldn't take too much hard work, to be fair, to make people in Bristol be confused. However, Bristol's a lovely part of the world. I do like going down there. It's very exciting. So, So who do I still have with me? Is it Lauren? Is it Rebirth? Or is it Brittany? It's Brittany, bitch. Starships were meant to fly. I love that song. Good old Nicki Minaj. Although for years I would refer to her as a rather unfavourable lady part, put it that way. Just change the word Nikki to Licky, and I think you're halfway there to working out what I used to call her. Let's go to the beach, let's get away. I'd love to go to the beach, and that's why I'm going back to the beach next month. In literally less than 2 weeks' time. Rock on! Up! Oh! So yes, ladies and gents, that is currently the updates of LTV for this current show, I reckon. With obviously the updates of our new live location shows, where we'll be somewhere and be like, if you can find me, we'll give you a shout out live on the show. And we will do it completely live as well, see how long it takes someone to actually find us, which will be hopefully not too long. All depends how many Lindinians are in that area at that time. We will also, again, not to put too much of a finer point on things, but the very first live LTV roadshow for the summer will be coming to you live from Kent between the 6th and the 8th of July, which I'm so looking forward to. And yeah, then after the summer, we'll obviously be doing quite a few films and documentaries and stuff, and filming documentaries and filming loads of material and stuff, which will be posted out throughout the summer. Including LTV's first birthday, which falls on the 10th of July. I know Frades are saying the 7th, but in reality, LTV's very first birthday as an actual active channel falls on the 10th of July. That was the very first time we ever posted a video to YouTube all about my disciplinary with ITV. And bizarrely, that video skyrocketed, and we literally got, I think, within the first week, 50 subscribers, which was mad. And as you can see, we have systematically climbed up the old subscription tally significantly in the last year, and to be at nearly 130 subs in the space of a year, I'm really happy with it. So thank you all very much. So we are going to end this live show right now, people. We will be back with you on Friday. Rebirth, I look forward to your texts, so we can communicate about organising a time to meet up with each other to really get recordings and stuff done as soon as possible. And for the rest of you, we'll see you live at live at 8 p.m. on Friday from Bristol. This is LindenTV. Miss it, miss out, folks.